September's looking legitimately curious from here. You've never come across me before. My name is Farron and I'm an energy intuitive. I'm about to give the energy forecast for the month of September. Okay, so September. Every year at this point, people really center themselves around the 9-9 situation. Makes sense. I've done that before. It is a vibrant time, especially now that people are looking more at numbers and numerology and all of that stuff. However, if you pull the scope back and look at the whole of September or the whole of the summer portal, basically September looks like part of a peak, a really big peak in between really big energetic months. And to me, that means energy, sure, on 9-9, it's going to be lifted. It's actually looking like it will begin for most people on 9-6. But because of this energetic peak I'm talking about, if you look at that, about 3/4 of the month in to September, October starts rumbling its way in there. That is what the energy looks like. There might be some days where it doesn't feel as active, but I can see that it's going to be a lot of activity pretty much across the board. Now, is that a bad thing? No. How you interact with it and how you deal with it is your business. But try not to say that it's a bad thing just because it's a lot of energy. Sure, for some people it's going to be difficult, but that's how they're processing it. Try not to throw that at them ahead of time and it'll be a little easier for them. Quarters of the way in to September, October starts kind of coming in there. That doesn't mean that there aren't other days in September that you can pay attention to as more vibrant than the rest. And there are phases that you can also take advantage of so that you can do some work for yourself along the lines of what's present in the energy, but also how you can work with it as an energetic being. So here are some dates. 9-9 is going to do what it's going to do. From what I can see, 9-6 is going to be very vibrant and we're going to work our way up from there. So there's a time period after about in 12 where you might feel a little bit of a lull in the activity. But right as we get up to about 9-15, 9-16 is where things start to begin to look even more curious. Around those days and following them, it will look kind of bumpy. Supportive bumps, pushing you in a particular direction. Which direction you choose is going to be according to what you're working on, not how you feel about what's going on in the present moment, because the present moment may not feel so fantastic. The 22nd, that's when I feel the October energy is going to start rumbling its way in, and I'm saying it that way because remember the peak thing? October has eclipses, there's all this other stuff going on, and that's going to affect the energy in a pretty big way for most people. And the way it lands for the people is what we deal with, is what we work with, especially if you're in a city. Let's put it that way. So if by the 22nd, we're basically in October, and there is a full moon that last week, which has an effect on everybody, regardless of how these reports don't directly have anything to do with the moon. The end of the month has a full moon, has a lot of extra vibrancy moving into October. So this is something that you want to pay attention to. Even if you don't do anything with the moon, understand that it's going to affect the people around you. Those are the dates. Date of the full moon is the very end of the month. That would be September 29th.